The Lincoln Project has released another vicious ad against Donald Trump, and I want to show you. Let's take a look.
Hey, Donald, your campaign manager told you 1 million fans wanted to come to your first big rally. Turnout in Tulsa? A dud. You've probably heard this before, but it was smaller than we expected. It sure wasn't as big as you promised. Honestly, we're not surprised. We've seen that you're shaky. Can't keep your polls up. And it's getting worse. You talk a big game.
The event in Oklahoma is unbelievable. The crowds are unbelievable. They haven't seen anything like it.
And can't deliver. Sad, weak, low energy. Just like your presidency. Just like you.
Inject that into my veins. That is so good. So good. Now, look, maybe it's because I'm a bad person, but I really enjoy these Lincoln Project ads. And I'm not afraid to admit it. Yeah, I'm a bad lib, right? Love it. So, look, I know some of you might be uncomfortable with some of these ads, and I get it. All the the low blow stuff, but I think this is a way to fight Donald Trump by calling him sad and weak and pathetic, because that's what he is. I mean, here's the thing. When you call out Donald Trump for lying, do you think he gives a crap? No, not at all. He'll lie to your face 12 times a day. He's a known liar. He knows he lies. He doesn't care. Catch him once, again, he lies 20 times more. Point out his hypocrisy, he says it's fake news. So, no, the only way to hit him is to go low. You beat him at his own game. You call him sad and weak and pathetic. That's what I think, right? And the guys at the Lincoln Project, they're Republicans, so they get it. They understand, right? They have no problems playing dirty and hitting Donald Trump at his own game in the one place that he actually cares about, and that's his freaking ego. So that's why you're hearing them say, he's low energy, he's sad, he's weak, he's shaky, as well as, of course, the many instances of a little bit of double entendre. And again, maybe it seems childish, but right now we are dealing with a man-child and one who is kind of dangerous at that. And so I have no issue with playing this game as long as we win. And so here's the thing, right? I think for too long, us progressives have been really worried about like, oh no, we got to be civil, right? We got to be civil and we got to do this and we got to do that. In reality, all I want to do is I just want to win. I want to win and get good policy. That's it. I just want policy. I want Medicare for all. I want everybody to get health care, even if I have to make fun of somebody to do it. I don't care. I don't care. I actually want to win policy. And so if you have to go dirty and to run a few negative ads, calling somebody weak and pathetic, pointing out that they're a hypocrite, pointing out that they're a liar, that's okay. I can do that. I can live with that as long as everybody gets health care. And so, yes, even the people that I don't like, I still want you to get health care. I want you to get what you're paying for your taxes. And so that's the thing. I don't want your tax money to go to some corporation that's going to screw you over, like what we have right now. So, yeah, I'll be mean to your face and try to get you health care. That's what we're doing. And so I know it seems weird, but I guess I think the ends kind of justify the means. And so I'm tired of civility politics. And by the way, you want to talk about Joe Biden? I'll talk about Joe Biden. He's got mental decline. I'll come out right there and say it because I think Joe Biden's got some serious issues. I think he's got serious racial issues. I think he does have some serious mental issues. And so you want to talk about civility, right? I don't care about civility. I'm done with it. I'm done with it. So let's start calling out the things that we see, calling it out the way that we see it. That's how you at least get your message across. And that's more effective, I think, than saying, oh, no, please, let's not be so mean. Let's be nice. We got to be nice. No, screw that. The hell with that. I think you got to be aggressive in politics. Politics is a dirty, dirty game. And look, I know I used to have a different take. But now 2020, especially the primary, now it's shown me that, like, yeah, I'm been radicalized, right? You got to be vicious in an ad. You got to be attacked. You got to attack in an ad. You can't be playing patty cakes if you want to win. And I'm all talking about, of course, on the rhetorical level, right? And that's what I'm saying. You've got to be aggressive on the rhetorical level and actually call shit out for what they're doing wrong, and don't be afraid. And this is the thing, right? My issue with Bernie Sanders, I'm a Bernie bro. I love Bernie Sanders, right? He's like grandpa, but he's too nice. He held his fire, and he got smeared, by the way, as being mean and ornery, wagging his finger in people's faces. Oh my God! No, if only he'd be half as willing to attack his Biden and Hillary and not calling Biden his friend. Yeah, maybe they are friends, right? Well, you know what? There are no friends in politics. And that's the thing, right? No, you're running against somebody, you go hard. You have to go hard. And so Bernie Sanders didn't go hard. And of course, the establishment screwed him over once again. And attacking is not really in Bernie's nature. He had a chance to go after Hillary Clinton for the emails. He didn't, right? He had a chance to go after Joe Biden on what? Tara Reade? He had a chance to go after Biden on the racial issues. He had a chance to go after Biden on a lot of different things. He never did so. And so, yeah, Bernie Sanders, I love the guy. He'd make a great president. But he is too soft for politics. Nice guys do not finish first. They finish last in the end. And so, since, being vicious was not in his nature, we all lose out. So that's my opinion on that, right? I think we need to be hard. I think we need to be aggressive. I think we need to take to borrow a page from the Republicans in the case of running ads. Not their policy, of course. Their policies are atrocious, but they actually know how to fight. And so I think progressives, and I think the left needs to learn how to fight, at least when it comes to rhetorically. And I'm talking mostly about liberals, right? You got people in the streets right now that are fighting. You've got Black Lives Matter that is fighting. And so let's not confuse like the leftists on the ground and those who call themselves the left that are sitting in the halls of power right now that are afraid to criticize each other or to criticize people who, have vastly different views than you. And those views often are rooted in xenophobia and racism and misogyny. So that's it, right? So let me go to, in case you weren't sure about the double entendre, right? This is like a final thought, right? He was making fun of Donald Trump's size. In fact, here's what Steve Schmidt, what he tweeted. He said, "Enjoy shrinkage." Rick Wilson, another Lincoln Project co-founder, said this: "The Trump campaign's limp performance last night in Tulsa certainly got the attention of the nation. His problems seem to be mushrooming, and he's clearly suffering from some serious electoral dysfunction." Come on, that is... Look, I don't agree with Rick Wilson or Bill Kristol or any of those guys on basically any kind of policy. But that was awesome, and that was great. And not only that, but to take it one step further, they tweeted that video at Stormy Daniels. Remember Stormy Daniels? She's the adult actress who allegedly slept with Donald Trump. She and when they tweeted at her, they just said, "Making sure you saw this." Vicious. I love it. Hey guys, hopefully you enjoyed that free video. Now I'm going to have to ask you a favor. Between the demonetization and the YouTube algorithm messing around with view counts, etc., we're having a hard time adjusting to the new YouTube reality, which is where you guys come in. See, we have a Patreon, patreon.com/TYTNation, set up to help us rely on you guys, the viewers, instead of big corporate ads. Look, you know the show. You know how I'm not in favor of big corporations anyway. So help us transition away from relying on the ad model to pay the bills and sign up to be a patron, patreon.com/TYTNation. That goes a long way to help us keep the lights on. And you guys will know that you're supporting independent progressive media.